Welcome to the Italian city of Ferrara, whose green heart is formed by Parco Massari. Right at the entrance, two monumental cedar trees stand before us, trees that were not planted here by chance. In 1882, they were brought from Normandy in France as a living symbol of the power and prestige of the Massari family. Today, they are not only a striking visual landmark of the park, but also silent witnesses to more than a century of changing landscapes and human history. We will explore these two trees together with Stefania Gasperini and Giovanni Morelli, following the principles of morphophysiology. The first cedar tells a clearly readable story of damage and recovery. During World War II, it suffered severe injury and lost a significant portion of its crown. Further destabilization occurred in the 1970s, when extreme snow loads caused a dangerous lean toward a nearby road. A technical stabilization using steel bands prevented collapse, but at the same time initiated a gradual constriction of the trunk. The pressure on the cambium and sapwood disrupted transport tissues and led to an overall physiological decline. A turning point came at the beginning of the new millennium, when these rigid elements were removed and replaced with a support system that respects the tree's natural biomechanics. This new approach allowed controlled movement and redistribution of mechanical stress. The tree responded by activating regenerative processes, forming callus tissue, restoring conductive pathways, and gradually recovering vitality. The second cedar reveals a different, yet equally fascinating phenomenon. Just above ground level, the trunk divides into two dominant axes, each developing as an independent structural unit. This process is known as total reiteration. Within the architectural model described by Massart, it represents a natural response to the gradual loss of apical dominance. As the terminal control weakens, lateral branches are activated and take over the role of new stems. This is not a defect, but an adaptive strategy. It allows the tree to diversify its structure, reduce the risk of failure, and extend its lifespan despite the loss of its original growth axis. The result is a complex multi-stem architecture that enhances both stability and ecological value. The cedars of Massari Park thus represent two different yet complementary survival strategies, one responding to external disturbance, the other to internal developmental transformation. They remind us that trees are not static objects, but dynamic living organisms capable of adaptation, regeneration, and long-term resilience. All it takes is to pause, look up, and read their crowns. Each of these trees tells a story unfolding over timescales far beyond our own.